Welcome everyone to Western Oregon University, also known as Western or WU. This public university offers a tailored education with small class sizes and countless opportunities to join various clubs and activities that will give you new experiences and where you can make lifelong connections. Nestled in the heart of the Willamette Valley in Monmouth, Oregon, surrounded by small town charm, close to urban life, the ocean, rivers, vineyards, and the state capital, Salem, here you'll find 157 acres of Oregon's oldest public university. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we are going to explore this absolutely beautiful university and meet real Western students from diverse backgrounds with incredible stories. We'll hear from aspiring medical professionals, educators, American Sign Language professionals, and athletes. Be prepared to be captivated by their inspiring stories. They have an unwavering passion for WU and an excitement for the future that is undeniably contagious. Welcome to Western Oregon University. This is the College Tour. Let's hear from David, a senior majoring in exercise science and minoring in public health from Caldwell, Idaho. Western provides students with opportunities to do research with incredible internships to gain important hands-on learning experience to help them prepare for their career. Take it away, David.
Thanks for the introduction, Alex. Growing up with one parent made it difficult to get to school and extracurricular activities. Because of these challenges, I quickly realized how important education was in order to succeed. From that, I learned how crucial it was to choose the right university and started looking at ones with the major I was interested in, which was exercise science. I was thrilled to find a small town vibe at Western, which made it feel like home. Western has a close-knit community and offers a place where I can grow and learn while feeling safe. Being in an uplifting environment encouraged me to pursue my dreams of becoming a physical therapist. It also helped drive my passion and taught me how I can integrate my skills with professors and staff and work on student-led research projects. Another benefit of our exercise science program is our internship component. Our internship coordinator helped me get hands-on experience working at a physical therapy clinic, which has solidified my choice of pursuing physical therapy school. Western has many different activities that you can participate throughout the year. One of my favorites is intramural basketball and volleyball. There are also conferences hosted by real-world experts in their fields. The Western student body includes many different cultures and has different clubs and events catering to our diverse student body, which creates a welcoming environment. Western isn't just a place about learning, it's a place where creativity and innovation take root and flourish. When the time comes to choose a physical therapy program, I want to choose a university with similar qualities to Western. Throwing it back to you, Alex.
David, thank you for highlighting the opportunities students have for hands-on, real-life experiences through research and internships right here at Western. The opportunities you have taken highlight that Western is a place where innovation and creativity can flourish. Thanks again. Let's hear from Nancy, a first-generation senior majoring in psychology and minoring in public health from Sisters, Oregon. Western provides students with numerous leadership opportunities, such as mentoring other students to guide them through many aspects of the college so they can fully take advantage of the well-rounded quality education that Western has provided for over 150 years. Nancy?
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. I always knew I wanted to continue my education, but being the first in my family to attend college, I was really nervous and I wasn't sure what to expect. When I learned about Western and the many resources they had to offer, my family and I knew I would be able to succeed here while majoring in psychology and public health. When I arrived on campus and learned about the Student Enrichment Program, I knew that it would help enhance my college experience. The additional advisor I received became a person I could rely on for questions, help me stay on track academically, and provide me with well-rounded support I needed to succeed, especially as a first-generation student. I was also inspired by my advisor to step out of my comfort zone and take on hall government, which was the start of my involvement in leadership. Now as a senior, I'm proud to mentor students with similar stories to mine through the Multicultural Student Representatives. Being in leadership roles has helped me grow in my confidence and gain key skills that will benefit me in my future career. I also made long-lasting connections with students and staff through campus involvement. Western really emphasizes the importance of a quality education with a well-rounded student experience and robust student support. A college education at Western is more than just learning. It's about the resources and opportunities they provide students to succeed and become leaders. Looking back at my freshman year, I'm so grateful for the many resources and opportunities Western offered me. Without the amazing support at Western, I would have missed out on the many memories and connections I've created. Back to you, Alex.
Nancy, thank you for showcasing the incredible opportunities students have to make their college experience at Western their own, and that they don't have to go it alone. Your work as an experienced mentor is an important part of what makes Western so incredible. Thanks again. Let's hear from Max, a junior and first-generation student and criminal justice major from right here in Oregon. Western's criminal justice program is highly regarded in the state and provides students with hands-on experience in partnership with law enforcement. Max's involvement in the Criminal Justice Club has opened up new experiences for students, like visiting local police departments and talking to law enforcement officers. This is what makes Western so great. Max, tell us more.
Thank you, Alex. The reason I chose to attend Western was because of its high-quality criminal justice program. Growing up, many of my high school teachers and professionals in the criminal justice field spoke highly of this program. And knowing I wanted to be in the field, my decision was easy.
As well as being a criminal justice major, I am also involved in the Criminal Justice Club on campus. It's a relatively new club, but last year we visited a local police department, and this year we are planning even more excursions.
Now, I promise I have a life that doesn't just revolve around criminal justice. I actually tend to spend a lot of time here at the Health and Wellness Center, just hanging out.
This center holds 2 full-size basketball courts, an indoor track, a swimming pool, fitness classes, a gym packed full of exercise equipment, and of course, a massive rock wall. I also meet with a counselor through the Student Health and Counseling Center. Meeting regularly with a counselor helps me manage daily stressors, set future goals, resolve past issues, and generally balances my mental health.
Whether you're interested in criminal justice or the great resources we have here on campus, I highly recommend coming to Western and taking a campus tour. Of course, that's what I'm here to do, but unfortunately, I'm all out of time. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll send it back to you, Alex.
Max, your work as part of the Criminal Justice Club helps students get an up-close look at the field and a sense of what it would be like to work in law enforcement. Combine that with the features of the Wellness Center and Counseling Center, students have opportunities to take care of themselves physically and mentally. Thanks again for sharing. Let's hear from Leila, a junior double majoring in dance and environmental studies from Beaverton, Oregon. Western is closely connected to the community and offers many events and things to do. Western is also very focused on student engagement and support and works hard to ensure events and services are accessible to all students. This is another reason why Western is so special. Tell us more, Leila.
Thanks, Alex. I have been dancing since I was 3 years old, and I've always known that I wanted to pursue dance as a career. I mainly came to Western Oregon University for the dance program, but I've fallen in love with the community and the beautiful campus. Western is located in the charming town of Monmouth. I love it here because it's a close-knit community with so much to do. One thing I enjoy doing with friends is watching the sunset near the soccer fields. It's a really pretty and peaceful place if you want a break from everything. At the end of campus is Main Street, which is packed with cute shops, restaurants, coffee shops, and more. The local park has an amphitheater that offers numerous community events. My friends and I also go to Falls City, which is a swimming hole about 30 minutes from campus. I'm also a part of Root Crew, which is a student leadership group that works with new students to connect them to all the resources on campus. Western does a great job creating opportunities for student success through transformative education and personalized support. Something really special about Western is how it provides students with the resources and opportunities to succeed and become leaders. I think it's really cool how they tailor all their services to each student's specific need, making Western accessible to everyone. I'm very thankful for everything Western has given me, and I'm really looking forward to the next couple of years. Take it away, Alex.
Leila, thank you for highlighting ways students can get involved on campus and in the community. Sounds like the WU crew works really hard to ensure students feel included with no shortage of things to get involved with. Your work on the WU crew is an important part of preserving Western's culture and community, and we all thank you for that. Thanks again. Let's hear from Justin, a transfer student athlete in track and field. Western is the only public university in Oregon to provide their student athletes with opportunities to compete in NCAA Division II athletics as part of the Great Northwest Athletic Conference. This is part of what makes Western stand out. Tell us more, Justin.
Thanks, Alex, and hi, everyone. As a student athlete that started college before the pandemic, I've had a very wild ride in my college career. I transferred from the West Coast to Western to pursue my education in physical therapy while competing in track and field. Being a lifelong athlete attracted me to the competitive athletic conference Western's a part of. But Western has also taught me critical skills which has helped me approach situations differently. I've also been able to work at the Student Wellness Center, which has allowed me to experience a variety of challenges that I've learned and grown from. I've also enjoyed being surrounded by different cultural backgrounds within my team, class, and at work, which has changed all aspects of my life. Being introduced to new ideas and experiences is what Western does best, is what I have taken to heart personally. Being a track and field athlete here has been a blessing. From the amazing coaching staff, facilities, and athletic training, it does not compare to the other universities I have seen. Being a part of the Great Northwest Athletic Conference has given me plenty of opportunities to compete and win. Western has been everything I missed out on in my early years of college, and I'm so glad I made a decision to come here. I was worried about leaving my friends and family back home, but after living in Monmouth and going to Western, I'm so proud of who I've become and continue to be. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Justin, thank you for showcasing the incredible opportunities student athletes have here to compete successfully and thrive academically. Your story resonates with many who seek the same opportunity to combine their love of athletic competition with academics, especially if they haven't found what they're looking for in a university the first time around. Thanks again. Let's hear from Kesha. She's a junior at Western, majoring in American Sign Language from Aberdeen, Washington. She transferred here to major in Western's renowned American Sign Language program. Since she's transferred, she's discovered Western's thriving American Sign Language Club, where she's been able to strengthen her signing skills and learn what it takes to be an interpreter. Tell us more, Kesha.
Thanks, Alex. Growing up in the small town of Aberdeen, Washington, I always knew I wanted to go away for college and see what the world had to offer. In high school, I knew I wanted to start my career path at Western Oregon University. After I graduated, I decided to stay home and attend a community college to get my associate degree. After that is when I started my journey at Western. Switching to university life after community college was a bit of an adjustment, but with the vibrant campus life, I quickly adapted and found a great community. Wonderful staff and fellow students helped me to get on the right track and ensured I had the support I needed as a transfer student. Western definitely gave me a warm welcome and helped me get to where I am today. The deaf life on campus is amazing too. There's a club for American Sign Language, deaf staff, and plenty of opportunities to sign in and out of class. I've really enjoyed being able to improve my signing skills, learn what it takes to be an interpreter, and seeing the perspective of deaf people firsthand. It's amazing how interactive the deaf and signing communities are on campus. I've enjoyed learning what it takes to be an interpreter and seeing the world through deaf eyes. With Western's help, I was able to follow my passion. I've also learned more about myself, discovered who I am, and fallen in love with other passions I never knew I had. I've learned that I love to dance, am capable of making friends, and have a passion for gender studies. Western has also helped me find out that I'm really good with student leadership positions, despite being shy. Well, that's my story. Back to you, Alex.
Kesha, thank you for highlighting the opportunity for students to participate in Western's renowned American Sign Language program and to see the world through a different lens. Following your passions and finding your footing after transferring to Western from another university resonates with many, many other students. Western also provides students with many opportunities to discover hidden passions and talents. Thanks again for sharing your story. Let's hear from Hunter, a graduate student from Portland, Oregon. Western is a place for students to grow as leaders and offers many leadership opportunities. Associated Students of Western Oregon offers incredible opportunities for students to grow in leadership. Tell us more, Hunter.
Thanks, Alex. I knew I wanted to study to become a teacher so I could be there for my students just like my teachers were there for me. So I decided to come to Western and study to become a math teacher so I can invest in my students' future. The high-quality math program at Western has allowed me to study many different areas in math while also preparing me for student teaching. Western also has incredible student leadership opportunities. The Woo Crew, Destination Western, Discover Leadership, and the Associated Students of Western Oregon University are among many campus organizations that foster leadership skills and are programs that I have been a part of. The highlight of my experience at Western is definitely serving within the Associated Students of Western. I've been working in student government now for about 3 years, starting off as their Director of Visual Communications, then serving as their Student Body Vice President, and finally getting elected as the Student Body President, being the first graduate student to ever hold that role. As President, I've been able to help plan many successful campus-wide events. I've served as the State Representative for Higher Education, I've raised 500 pounds of food in 1 week, and I've also helped start the process of campus-wide composting. Associated Students of Western is fully student-run and funded. It is designed to represent students and is tasked with advocating for all student rights, coordinating programming, overseeing clubs, and representing student interests to continue to ensure students have a rich student experience. Something I struggle with is believing in myself. I often catch myself thinking, can I do this? Am I capable? My one piece of advice is to have the guts to never give up. Western helps you find your confidence and your ability to succeed. So come to Western and find yourself. Take it back, Alex.
Hunter, thank you for illuminating the opportunities for students to get involved in leadership roles at Western and how the student government is vital to ensure students continue to have a rich college experience. Thanks again. Let's hear from Nelly, a first-generation college senior majoring in exercise science from Hillsboro, Oregon. Western is a place where many first-generation and diverse college students feel comfortable attending because of the tailored support and services they receive, which helps them reach new heights in their academic career. Tell us more, Nelly.
Thanks, Alex. Hi, everyone. When deciding on the right college for myself, I knew I wanted to be close enough to home to visit family often, but also feel like I was away at college. Western was the perfect location for that. I was also drawn to the smaller class sizes and the walkability of campus. I remember being told as a freshman that by joining student clubs and organizations, or whatever interests me, would help me make great connections with others. Being a senior, I can now attest to that. Whether that was at the rec center, through clubs, volleyball, or my on-campus jobs, one being at the Freedom Center, where I'm currently serving as one of the co-directors, I have made lasting connections I will always cherish. Being a first-generation college student, working at the Freedom Center has become something I'm very passionate about because being a fully student-led organization, I get to help other students going through the same thing I was going through a couple years ago. The Freedom Center is an incredible resource for students. It provides students an array of services from free school supplies, peer-to-peer advising, class scheduling help, connections with other clubs through our events, to an overall safe space for students, especially those who are BIPOC and have intersectional identities. The main goal is to help students succeed and feel supported. Western has given me the opportunity to find my true interests, pursue my passions, and grow as a leader. To my fellow first-generation college students, know that there are many others going through the same things as you. Don't be afraid to ask for help and get involved. I promise it's worth it. You will find your family here. Encontrarás a tu familia aquí. Western is where you belong. Back to you, Alex.
Nelly, thank you for detailing a few of the amazing resources students have access to. Western is definitely a place where students of all backgrounds can attend confidently and know that they will be supported throughout their entire college journey. Your work at the Freedom Center is an important part of preserving Western's focus on diverse and first-generation students. Thanks again. Let's hear from Brenda, a first-generation college junior majoring in public policy and administration from Woodburn, Oregon. With an incredible Latino student community, Western provides many offerings and services in Spanish for both students and their families. Tell us more, Brenda.
Gracias, Alex. Growing up in a small Latino town, my parents taught me to put my education first, since they were not able to complete their own. Now, I'm a first-generation Latina student studying public policy and administration here in Western. When deciding on a college, I knew I wanted to be close to home and my culture, and Western has a growing Latino community that feels like family. Western also has multiple student services like the Multicultural Student Services Program and Student Enrichment Program TRIO, with bilingual and multicultural advisors dedicated to supporting students and their educational journey. Thanks to these programs, I feel like I can be authentically myself and can relate to others who share my experience. There are also other opportunities for student involvement. I have joined a variety of clubs that connect students with their Latino culture, and others that have helped me develop lifelong skills, such as the Motto United Nations Club. These extracurricular activities connect both my culture and my field of study. Thanks to WU's growing Latino population, we will soon become an official Hispanic serving institution. Western does a great job at offering classes and services in Spanish that not only I, but my family can take advantage of, such as bilingual advisors, financial aid, and campus tours. As a kid wanting to advocate for others, I'd never imagined that I would help my community grow in such a way. At Western, I'm not just a number. I get to steer my education where I can grow and advocate for my comunidad. Now, back to you, Alex.
Brenda, thank you for highlighting your experience and the work you do at Western to continue to strengthen the Latino community. Western's deep commitment to Latino students and their families is evident through your story. Thank you. Hannah is a senior majoring in secondary English education and minoring in sports leadership from Gresham, Oregon. Western was originally established as a teacher college back in 1856, and its education major is highly regarded and renowned still to this day. Also, their NCAA Division II athletics program offered students a unique advantage to compete at the only Division II university in Oregon. Tell us more, Hannah.
Hey, thanks so much for the intro. Coming from a long line of educators and athletes, I decided to continue on the tradition by majoring in secondary English education while minoring in sports leadership here at Western Oregon University, where I'm also the three-time team captain on the women's soccer team here. I was initially going to play Division I soccer, but quickly realized that what I wanted in a university did not align with the one I had committed to. Instead, I signed on with Western, which has been a blessing. Here, I'm close to home, I can be in a prestigious and rigorous ed program, and also, I get to play soccer. I get the best of both worlds. One of my favorite things about being an athlete here at Western is how tight-knit the athlete community is. I can walk down the streets of campus, and I know all the athletes of all the NCAA sports teams here. As hard as it is to explain, and as cliche as it sounds, it truly is a family environment here at Western. I have been fortunate to be a student in the education program where I have hands-on experience in a real classroom setting. I've built connections with fellow student teachers in an environment that is both challenging and rewarding. The environment is fostered by highly educated professors, and they understand and support the flexibility student athletes like myself need to be both a successful student teacher and student athlete. I'm excited to complete a bachelor's degree where I plan on pursuing a master's degree here at Western. Never stop learning. Back to you, Alex.
Hannah, thank you for highlighting the supportive and inclusive relationship between students and professors. It is so invigorating to hear that you have found a family here at Western who supports you in your education and athletics. Thanks again. Our time at Western has come to an end. Between endless outdoor adventures on the coast, in the mountains, in nearby Portland, and around the lush Willamette Valley, there is something for everyone here. The community offers students lots of opportunities to learn their way. With customized services to help students succeed, small class sizes, and hands-on learning opportunities, there is no doubt your time at Western will pay dividends in your future. Graduates have gone on to be head of police departments, fire departments, Speaker of the House, senators, legislators, superintendents, professors, teachers, healthcare professionals, and a lot more. So a big thank you to all the students who shared their stories with us today. But don't go just yet. I had the pleasure to spend some time with the president of Western. I asked him a question, and we want to share his answer with you all. So stay tuned for the credits to watch that. And we'll see you on campus real soon, everyone. Take care. What an awesome university. What's the secret sauce?
Well, you know, I think there are a lot of universities who are small, who say they're places that support students, but here, this place has a particular kind of energy that's built around establishing a community that is invested in student support.
Yeah.
We have a lot of first-generation students here, a lot of students of color, and I think the journey they take here affects everybody in positive ways, and we just love to see them succeed.
Yeah, oh, you can feel the energy here. It's awesome.